Hi, I'm Brandy McDonald, Arts and Entertainment Writer for the Oklahoman and Oklahoman.com, and our opening day coverage of deadCenter continues here at the Oklahoman Video Studios. We're bringing all sorts of filmmakers all day long who have movies at deadCenter. And today we have some Oklahomans who moved to LA and now they came back to show us their horrifying, scary movie. But we love them anyway. This is Alex and Todd Greenlee and Emily Calhoun, and their movie is called Home with a View of the Monster.
You did it.
Yeah. You got the title right.
The last time anybody gets that right.
Yes.
I've seen so many emails of just like, and I'm like, it's like the monster.
It's your fault.
Yeah,
we just had to do a long
time. It's a shorter title. But.
Well, talk to me about the film. Tell me a little bit about what it is about, although the trailer is scary.
So the movie follows a young couple, and they're going through something in their marriage, and you don't really know what. And they decided, okay, let's just put our house on Airbnb, and we can get away for a few years while we figure things out. And then fast forward, they decide to go back home, and there's something happening in their house. Their most recent guest has disappeared, and there's only little pieces of information that they have to collect to figure out what happened to this guest. And of course, it is, I wouldn't call it a feel-good movie.
No.
It definitely has a lot of scares, but it does have a lot to say, because we wanted to make, when we went out and made this movie, we really wanted to shoot this in Oklahoma, because not a lot of people know that how diverse the scenery in Oklahoma is, and also we wanted to just make a horror movie that, it's like, the horror aspect is just kind of underneath the whole thing. And on the surface, it's just a story about 4 people going through some really
crazy things.
Crazy things. Yeah. Axes usually get a little bit crazy unless it's a lumberjack musical.
Yeah.
But this film is going to screen Friday night. You're on the night schedule because you're a horror movie. Yes. Friday night at Harkins, and then Saturday night at Harkins. You'll have another screening. Yes. So tell us a little bit about your Oklahoma background, because you guys are from the great city of Altus, Oklahoma, home of deadCenter Executive Director Lance McDaniel, who never ceases to promote the city of Altus in all its glory.
Yeah.
Well,
we're from Altus, Oklahoma, and we moved. We went to the University of Oklahoma.
All
three of us. We all
Yes.
graduated university. And then now we all live in Los Angeles right now, where we, make movies and work in the film industry there. So
yeah.
I'm from Oklahoma City, and like they said, I didn't even know these guys. We were in the same classes, and it's weird that we didn't cross paths, but we did when we finally moved out to Los Angeles, which is kind of crazy. And then now we've become really great friends and collaborators.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just very sure, like, when we make our first feature, we want it to be here in Oklahoma. It just made sense for some reason, and like.
It's also cool because the location, you just can't pinpoint where it is. You can't say, like, that was shot in Oklahoma, and I think that it's a good, image to put out to the world. Like, you can shoot a video in Oklahoma or a movie in Oklahoma, and it's not going to necessarily look like Oklahoma. You could make it look like anywhere, and I think that's
exactly. And hopefully with the new tax rebate that just passed, and I mean, you can watch our movie and be like, wow, you can shoot that here, like that looks like it was shot in like Big Bear or something. It doesn't even look like it was even shot in Oklahoma. And for us, that's like the most amazing thing. We keep trying to push.
Also, the people here were incredible to work with.
Oh my gosh.
So many amazing people, whether it was from like the Oklahoma Film and Music Office or just locals in the Grand Lake area. They were so helpful with finding locations and helping us get a police officer last minute. That was cool.
A cop car.
We were just like, we need a cop car, and they were like, we'll have one in 5 minutes, and we were like, oh my gosh.
we had such an amazing cast and crew, and we used a lot of local crew. I think our entire crew was local.
From Oklahoma.
From Oklahoma, yeah.
And they were just all like, it's just the sense of community you get in Oklahoma is rare. It's hard to find, especially in the film industry. It's like, a lot of egos but that didn't really exist in Oklahoma. Like, we just had the best of luck, and it was the best time the whole shoot.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is not your first deadCenter experience, but this is your first feature film. Mm-hmm. So talk a little bit about what people may have seen of yours in deadCenter in past years.
So a few years, like in 2011, I think that was, we had a short film called Black, which is about a guy that gets confused with Jack Black. And
by a janitor. It's the most random plot. We shot it.
We shot it in 24 hours,
24 hours
and put it together in 24 hours.
Well, now that he and Jack White have met, you can do a sequel.
Yeah, no, exactly. You should put that.
You can do black and
Oh my
white.
gosh, next movie.
We'll write it. And then a few years after that, we had a movie called Threading the Needle, which was like a thriller. It's kind of the same kind of vibe as.
Yeah, fun fact with the other movie, the same character.
Yeah, we actually have the same character show up.
Different
in our movie.
actors,
and
but yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
this character?
He's like a hitman.
Yeah,
guy.
the hitman.
Which is
and-
funny because
yeah.
my first Dead Center film was about a hitman. It's called One Must Kill.
Maybe you
so,
could-
It's so
you
hot
know,
right now.
everything. Yeah, hitman.
Yeah, but that one was Threading the Needle, and we used the same character in this movie. And then we had one called Landmarks, which also kind of highlighted a lot of locations in Oklahoma, like the Salt Flats and the Great Plains and the different the forest and stuff. So
So tell me what you like about Dead Center.
I love that. It's awesome for filmmakers. It's so cool, and it's like a lot of fun. You can showcase your movie in a legit movie theater, which is great, and it looks amazing, and everyone's really cool, and you're surrounding around a lot of cool filmmakers that you can just talk to who all love making movies. And
I mean, we were just in the lobby at 21C, and I was like, "Are you from Oklahoma?" And we met, not from Oklahoma. Are you here for Dead Center? Because we saw the badge, and figured out they were from LA. And you're just like, man, and you just start talking, and it's just like. Just the environment Dead Center creates is very filmmaker friendly, and it feels like this is like the perfect home for our world premiere. So this is great.
Yeah.
And us liking to make films in Oklahoma, it's a great place to network and meet new crew members or potential collaborators. It's a really great environment for that.
Exactly.
So what's next with your with the home with the view of the monster?
Right now we're working on. I mean, we're just going to try to do the festival route, but I mean. The big goal right now is just getting distribution, and getting it out there, and
which we're getting closer at.
We're getting closer at, and it's like just getting it out there, and then showcasing, what we can do, and hopefully with a bigger budget on our next movie that we might shoot in Oklahoma as well. So
Nice, very nice. So are you guys? So you're working out of LA. Are you working on a new project?
I'm not working on a personal project right now. I just work on a television show called The Goldbergs. So I'm their production coordinator, and I do that full time, and then I get to do this on the side.
And that's the thing, that's the thing about living in LA. You don't really, for me personally, you don't really have to do a creative job to be creative. In fact, it kind of gives you room to work on your own stuff. I used to work in TV shows and movies, and it kind of got to the point I never had time to write, and especially this movie would have been hard to make if we were working 14-hour days on a TV show.
Yeah.
Sure.
So.
But you guys have another project in mind for the Greenlee Brothers?
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%. We already have it written. It's a little more ambitious than this one, of course, because we want to keep. I remember we wrote something in this new script, and I was like, let's just, this is hard, but I kind of want to just do that, because if you don't keep pushing yourself, then it's just like, what are you doing? That's what makes the movie more fun. It's not made to be safe. You're not making movies to be safe. You're making it to kind of push and keep pushing the boundaries.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. Welcome back to Oklahoma. We brought you in on a thunderstorm, so that was exciting. Yeah. And hopefully the weather will clear up. But there's going to be tons of activities going on at Dead Center this weekend. Continues through Sunday. Various locations in downtown Oklahoma City. Find more information at the Dead Center website. You can also follow our extensive coverage at Oklahoman.com. And thanks so much for coming in.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us. Thank you.